Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. The fight against coronavirus will be a long haul. That's according to Governor Roy Cooper and health officials after declaring a state of emergency on Tuesday. 5 new cases of a novel virus were identified Monday in Wake County. All were linked to a Boston conference last month, raising the state's total count to 7 presumptive positive cases. A news release says the state of emergency is meant to enhance coordination among state agencies, make it safer to buy medical supplies, and increase access by the county health department to get state money, among other things. According to North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services Secretary Manning Cohen, 80% of people who have contracted the coronavirus don't require medical attention. Cohen said that people considered at high risk for severe illness are adults older than 65 and people with underlying health conditions such as heart and lung disease, diabetes, or a weakened immune system. Cohen recommends people in the high-risk group avoid large gatherings as much as possible, including concerts, conventions, church services, sporting events, and crowded social events. The state is targeting the high-risk population first. The virus's rapid spread in Italy had Cohen and legislators visibly worried. Italy went from 600 cases to countrywide lockdown in just 11 days. Cooper recommends the usual precautions: wash your hands, avoid touching your face, keep surfaces clean, stay home when sick, and have a plan to work remotely if needed. The city of Rockingham will have to foot the bill to demolish another dilapidated dwelling. The city council on Tuesday approved the first demolition ordinance of the year for a brick house at 118 Barrett Street. John Massey, city planner and assistant city manager, told council members in a memo that minimum housing proceedings began on the property in October of 2019. Massey said property owners James and Angela Carpenter were notified of a hearing with the code enforcement officer via 3 different methods, but no one showed. Another notice was sent after the code enforcement officer directed the property owners to either repair or demolish the house by February 11th. To date, the city has had no contact with the owners, according to Massey. He added that the house has seen transient traffic. The city council voted unanimously to approve the ordinance. Massey said the average cost of tearing a house down is around $6,000, although it has been as much as $13,000. A recount has been requested in the race for the Richmond County Board of Commissioners. Elections Director Connie Kelly sent out a notice late Tuesday afternoon announcing that Susan Bruce made the request. There were only 55 votes between Bruce and Dewey Brower in the Democratic primary last week. A candidate can request a recount if there is less than a percent difference in the vote. In this case, the margin was just over 0.5%, not including the provisional ballots. A machine recount will be held at 8:30 a.m. on Friday at the Board of Elections office. Kelly said this was the first local recount since 2016, when Commissioner Kenneth Robinette narrowly defeated challenger Tavares Bostic. Richmond County Hospice is gearing up for its 2nd annual Cool Cars for a Cause show later this month. Organizers say the event, scheduled for March 28th, is open for all makes and models and even motorcycles. Registration is at 8 a.m. with the show running from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The registration fee is $20 for the first vehicle and $10 for each additional vehicle a participant wants to enter. Awards categories include Best in Show, Best Project Car, Best Old School Muscle, Best Street Bike, and even Best Interior. There will also be a kids zone with bounce houses and a video game truck, and there will be food available. Everyone who attends will be eligible to enter a free raffle with the prizes including 2 tickets to Hospice's signature Dancing with the Stars fundraiser and Raider football season tickets. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. It has been really nice and sunny outside. Started off, I actually had to get up really early this morning, and it was a little bit chilly, but as it got up throughout the day, I had to take off that heavy jacket that I had on, and really nice day. I love this weather personally. So looking forward to tonight as well. 71 degrees at 7 o'clock, sunset at 7:24. We're getting 1 more minute extra today versus yesterday of sunlight. And then at 9 o'clock tonight, we're seeing 64 degrees. Cloudy skies throughout the entire day, so throughout the rest of the night rather. And then tomorrow we are still expecting clouds across the sandhills with some sun mixed in there as well. Fayetteville is going to be a high of 79, a low of 65. Rayford will be seeing a high of 76, a low of 65. Lumberton will be seeing a high of 78 and a low of 54. Laurinburg is going to be seeing a high of 78 and a low of 64 as well. Bennettsville will be seeing a high of 79, a low of 64. Rockingham and Hamilton will be seeing a high of 78, low of 65. Up in Ellerby, it'll be a high of 77, low of 64. And then across the PD in Wadesboro, it'll be a high of 78 and a low of 66. And if you look at those temperatures, you're thinking, wow, we're almost in the 80s, and that is, you are very much correct. We're getting very close to the 80s. Let's take a look at tomorrow, for the rest of the 7-day forecast. You're going to see that 78 is pretty much there for Thursday, and Friday is 76 as well. But Thursday, a low of 65, and then Friday's low is a 53, and there is a strong chance of showers that day, 80% chance rather. Looking pretty nice for rain if you like rain, but hopefully that'll be gone very soon, especially with athletics for Richmond going on Friday evening as well. Hopefully that rain will hold off. We can get some ball games in. But on Saturday, the weekend's looking a little bit okay. On Saturday at least, it'll be a high of 64, low of 50 with partly cloudy skies. Then on Sunday, we're going to be ending that streak of great weekends. I believe that'll be 5 now we've had in a row, and then this week it ends because Sunday we have an 80% chance of showers with a high of 55 and a low of 43. Monday, continuing on with the rain, it'll be a high of 56, low of 50. And then on Tuesday, it'll be a high of 67, a low of 58 with more showers as well. But those should be gone by Wednesday with mostly cloudy skies with a high of 74 and a low of 60. So again, showers beginning on Friday. Like I said, hopefully that will hold off for the ball games going on over at Richmond Senior High School, and of course for the surrounding counties where Richmond will be going off to play out on the road. But weekend looking half and half right now, and then early on next week it's looking pretty wet until hopefully Wednesday next week will be looking pretty solid. And that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update. It's on the way right after this, so stay tuned.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks. making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
In action for the second time in as many days, the Richmond boys tennis team earned its second win to start the spring season. The Raiders and head coach Patrick Hope hosted Purnell Sweat on Tuesday and defeated the Rams 6-3. The three-match win followed up a sweep of 71st on Monday to begin the season. Richmond would take the majority of match wins in the singles and doubles competitions. In singles, the Raiders won 4 of the 6 matches, seeing the number 3 through number 6 seeds earn an additional victory. 2 of the 3 doubles matches would go in Richmond's favor as the number 2 and number 3 seeded duos picked up wins for the second day in a row. The Raiders will return to the court on Thursday and put their perfect record on the line against Pinecrest. Singles matches will start at 4 p.m. Hoping to pick up a timely early season win against Pinecrest, the Lady Raiders soccer team came up short in the team's first meeting of the season on Tuesday. A close first half was undone in the final 40 minutes as Pinecrest handed Richmond a 9-0 loss. The Lady Raiders trailed by 2 goals at the break before allowing 7 second-half goals. The Richmond defense was stout during the game's first 20 minutes, seeing junior goalkeeper Kelly Hoffman make several tough saves. She swatted the ball away on a header attempt in the 10th minute and followed that with 3 siding saves on odd-man rushes into the box. Richmond will look to return to the win column on Thursday when the Lady Raiders travel to Jack Britt. The game will be played in Fayetteville starting at 7 p.m. The Richmond softball team suffered its first loss of the season in its SAC opener on Tuesday, but that's not deterring head coach Mike Way. The Lady Raiders welcomed in Purnell Sweat and couldn't overcome an early deficit, falling 11-6. The loss made it the first time since April of 2012 that Richmond lost to Purnell Sweat. It was also just the program's second conference defeat dating back to April of 2016. Richmond would send junior pitcher Paige Ransom to the circle to start, and she allowed 6 runs on 6 hits in 2 innings. The Lady Raiders would find themselves in an 8-1 hole after 3 complete innings, the long run coming on a bases-loaded walk to sophomore catcher Taylor Waitley. Freshman Houston Leviner would trot home after recording a 1-out single earlier in the inning. The Lady Raiders will head to Ram Country in Pembroke on Friday. First pitch is set for 7 p.m. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening here in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.